I'm Charishma, this is Boomer, and today we're doing something really fun. I think he realized what this is. We have Boomer's ESB, Emotional Support Bear, that goes everywhere with Boomer. Now's not the time, buddy. You're on camera. He's on strike, I guess. 100 cute little butterfly clips. Here they are. We are going to see how many of these I can put on Boomer before he's over it. While we do that, I am going to tell you a very important, highly requested story. Boomer origin story. There's supposed to be 100 here. Piles of 10. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, only 8. So we have 98. Give me a high five. Yes! Also, I will preface by saying these clips are super tiny. I'm gonna show. This is not gonna hurt him. I promise I would not do anything to hurt this guy. So in 2017, right before Dan and I got married, we were walking around Soho in New York City, and we saw this big, white, fluffy cloud walking around, and I would say it was love at first sight. I grew up scared of dogs. When I saw this dog and it had the biggest smile on his face, I was like, I cannot be scared of this dog. That's when I knew I had to learn everything I possibly could about this breed. So I came back home and started to do my research. Everything about the breed, like their energy levels, the maintenance, the temperament, made me even more sure that that's the breed I wanted to get. That's when the tough part started of this process, convincing Dan. I started sending Dan videos of dogs every single day. Oh, that's pretty. And he said he is not going to agree till I get my PhD. What's funny is that he actually got me Samoyed socks for the holidays that season, as if it's going to be as good as getting a puppy, but he was like, that's the next best thing. Kept my pressure on. I know I'm making jokes about this, but this is obviously a big decision for a couple to bring a dog into their house. So we wanted to make sure we were in a good spot in our life to be able to care for a dog. As soon as I defended my thesis in May of 2018, I started asking Dan every single day if we could get a puppy. He kept saying no, till one night we were out with some friends. It was pretty late. The conversation of getting a dog came up. Dan was like, okay, I think maybe I'm ready. Well, at this point, I had already done my research on breeders in the area and someone I might want to get a puppy from. Right there, when we were out, I emailed the breeders to see if they had any puppies available. We wake up the next day and we hear back from one of the breeders that they have 2 dogs available. One was a 10-week-old puppy and there was a 6-month-old puppy. For those of you that don't know, usually when you get a dog from a breeder, you can pick them up when they're about 8 weeks old. Do we want a dog that's older, that's potty trained, has grown up with other dogs, so it's a little better socialized, and get the 6-month-old puppy, or do we get this 10-week-old puppy? And then we realized that it was important for us to be able to have a say in how we bring up the puppy from very young. The breeder had sent us some photos and videos. We saw the puppy and we knew that we had to get him. And the breeder said that this dog would be available to pick up next week. So we had 1 week to scramble and get everything we needed to make our apartment puppy proof. So we ended up getting a crate, leash, toys, treats, a bed, and whatever else we could scramble in the last minute to set up to pick up this puppy. When we were joking about getting a puppy, we had always said that we would name this dog Bjorn. If you've watched the show Vikings, one of the characters there is Bjorn. He's a very cute little kid in the beginning, and then he grows up to be the strong, majestic man. We saw these videos. There is no way this dog could be a Bjorn. We went to Google and we started typing strong dog names. One thing led to another, and somehow we stumbled upon the name Boomer, which is not an uncommon name. Okay, I think this is it. Like, this fits. And we knew this was what his name was supposed to be. I know, it's just all sounds very woo-woo, but I think it just makes me happy, okay? We'll call him Boomer, and once we see him, if the name doesn't match, we can call him something else. This guy is just so patient. Like, look at him. On the next Saturday morning, we got up bright and early in New York City. We got some towels, a toy, a leash, and we're off to Pennsylvania to pick up this puppy. We actually went to Pennsylvania because the breeder was there showing Boomer's dog dad, and Boomer was going to be there, and we went to pick him up. But when we saw Boomer and I picked him up, I felt so happy. You were the one. I just knew. Are you trying to eat them? They're not edible. See? Yeah, they're not treats. I'm sorry. So we loaded him up in the back of the car. Not even 10 minutes, we have been in the car. Guess what Boomer does? He takes a poop. Luckily, we had towels on the back seat of our car. Threw the towels out. We got out, went for a walk, played around with him for a little bit, and then we got back in the car. I think he had the stress poops. Poor guy. So we moved to the front seat. Boomer was on my lap, and I think I was so excited the night before. So I didn't get any sleep that night, and I fell asleep with Boomer on top of me, and Dan took a picture, and it's one of my favorite pictures. It's just so cute of Boomer feeling safe enough to like fall asleep in my arms. After a long drive, we got back to Brooklyn. Boomer got to sniff around and check out his new apartment. So we knew that we wanted to put him in the crate because that's where he was as a puppy. Breeder had told us that Boomer would be totally fine sleeping in the crate all night long. Boy oh boy did she lie to us, because this guy screamed murder the entire night. And after several days, we found out that you need to cover the crate with a blanket, and that helps a dog feel like it's a den and a safe spot, and they actually go to sleep, and that worked. So pro tip for you new puppy owners there. Had a rough first night. We woke up to Boomer having peed in the crate. Had to give Boomer a bath first thing in the morning, which he did not love. But it's okay, because that was something that became a bonding experience for us. And now Boomer doesn't enjoy baths, but he does so well. Giving him a lot of baths as a puppy really made a difference. Took Boomer on his first little walk in Brooklyn. He was a literal vacuum cleaner and wanted to try to eat everything off the ground. And Boomer has come so far now. He walks really well. Our bond's really strong. Look at him. This is so impressive, Boomy. Yeah, can I put some over here? Is that good? Oh no! We're so close. Can I just do 5 more? 4 more. Just 3. Okay. 2. And 1. Yay! You are so handsome. We have 98 clips on Boomer. And that, friends, is the origin story of Boomer. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next one.